The revolt at Spotify. Top artists including Neil Young and Joni Mitchell have pulled their music from the streaming service to protest the spreading of COVID misinformation by Joe Rogan on his Spotify podcast. Rogan and the company's CEO responded overnight. Chris Connolly has the story. Good morning, Chris.
And good morning, George. 381 million people use Spotify, and they're not just listening to We Don't Talk About Bruno. They're listening to Joe Rogan talk. And some of what's been said on his podcast is compelling some revered recording artists to push back hard. And now Joe Rogan is responding. Overnight, Joe Rogan defending his embattled Spotify podcast, trying to respond to the firestorm that has seen rocker Neil Young.
There is no reason for you to hide.
And a growing number of musical allies pulling their recordings from the site in a battle over the star podcaster and his alleged spreading of COVID vaccine and treatment misinformation on the Joe Rogan Experience, including promoting the drug ivermectin, despite FDA warnings that it's not been shown to help with COVID-19 and may be dangerous. Rogan seeking to take issue with the misinformation label, despite the unsubstantiated statements made by some of his guests.
I do not know if they're right. I don't know, because I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist. I'm just a person who sits down and talks to people and has conversations with them. Do I get things wrong? Absolutely, I get things wrong, but I try to correct them. Whenever I get something wrong.
Gonna sing an old song.
It began with the 76-year-old Young,
Good old days, good old days. And Western good old days.
declaring on his website that Spotify could have Rogan or me, not both, because Spotify is spreading fake information about vaccines potentially causing death, echoing detailed objections made by 270 experts in an open letter to Spotify weeks ago.
The dizzy dancing way that you feel.
Kennedy Center honoree Joni Mitchell saying she'll pull her music from Spotify, saying irresponsible people are spreading lies that are costing people their lives. Prince Harry and Meghan, recipients of a $30 million Spotify podcast deal, expressing concerns.
But you and I know what this world can.
Guitarist Nils Lofgren of Bruce Springsteen's E Street Band, pulling some 27 years' worth of his solo work off the site.
I think specifically a lot of times on Joe's show, they encourage the wrong thing, and it's disingenuous and dangerous at times. And we felt like we had no choice but to stand with Neil.
I've been a miner for a heart of gold. Keep me searching for a heart of gold.
Spotify losing billions in market value last week, and the CEO saying the site will add a content advisory to COVID podcasts while directing listeners to a COVID-19 hub with facts and information on the virus. So we'll see what happens next. One more possibly relevant note, as young people growing up in Canada, both Joni Mitchell and Neil Young were stricken with polio before there was a vaccine. Guys?
Duly noted. All right, Chris. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.